What is up, homies? Welcome back to the trailer reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are checking out the final trailer for Predator Badlands. But before we watch the trailer, Hector, we're teasing something on our socials. You got to do something really cool. You want to tell our YouTube audience briefly what
I already seen this trailer. I already seen it.
Why? With who and with what and the where and the why. So I got invited to not only see this trailer, but also be shown the first 20 minutes of the movie. Unfinished. There was a few shots that were still like in early stages of special visual effects, so they weren't even all the way quite done, which I love seeing the process of that with films like this. It's so cool.
You and I got to see the same thing, but I saw it at Comic-Con, and then you saw a few more minutes than I did.
Awesome. And so I can't talk about it here in this video, but we will have, and we have been given permission to put out some videos that are talking more in depth about what it is that I saw. And then afterwards, me and a select group of folks that also got invited to come and see this, got to chat with director Dan Trachtenberg, shout out to Dan, and producer Ben Rosenblatt, shout out to Ben. And it was really great. And so that we've got some videos coming out that we get to share a little bit about what I got to talk about with those guys and the conversation that we had. And it was dope, dude. And I'll tell you this right now. You know you're doing something right in Tinseltown when you show up and the motherfucker goes, that guy likes 3D. And I'm like, that's right, baby. That's right. So 20th Century Studios, Predator franchise, you know, powers that be, hit your boys up. We're the guys. We're so stoked to, you know, and it's like, and it's no secret to talk about this
collection.
Like,
oh, look at that.
There you go. There you go. But even like the really fun thing is for a little bit, you know, we were kind of talking shop because the people that they have working on the 3D process for this film, the three of us, we used to work with some of those people. So like they were name dropping. And I was like, yeah, those are my old coworkers. You know, they're good folks and they make good work. And it was a really cool little like, because they're like, oh, so Hector, you worked here. You know this person, this person, this person. I was like, yes, I do actually. I used to work with them. That's so cool. It was an awesome event. So I have seen this trailer and I have a favorite moment of this trailer. I'm not going to say. I'm going to be quiet as a mouse during this trailer reaction so you boys can enjoy it and then we'll talk about it afterwards. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited, dude.
Yeah, I was very sad I couldn't go. I was in Hawaii when this happened, so a little bit bummer, but whatever.
You were in Hawaii.
First world problems.
Yeah.
But we also did watch Predator and Predator 2. We have those uncut reactions on Patreon. They'll be coming to YouTube as we get closer to the release of Predator Badlands. And I think we also should rewatch Killer of Killers because our audience has been asking us, why didn't you watch it? And we were like, well, we went to the premiere, but I'm down to rewatch it because I thought it was excelente.
Oh, it's awesome.
We were one of the few several hundred people who got to see it on a big screen.
Yeah,
back to back. So
awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing. So great. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Count us down.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yowcha mama screaming in my ear. Holy God.
Yeah, that's a loud guy. November 7th.
So good. So good.
Awesome.
Wow.
The most dangerous planet in the universe.
Wow.
What the hell?
Wow.
Everything is trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, these plants.
You're here to prove yourself.
Awesome.
Hunting something that can't be killed.
Wow.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Not a place I want to go to. The Predator. Yes!
We might not be alone in this hunt.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
Hell yeah. And 3D? Come on. Put it on the screen.
Oh my God.
Dude. Crazy.
Jeez. Oh my God.
That is nuts.
Oh my god. This trailer filled me with anxiety. I feel bad for this Yautja.
Yes,
Like,
so
why is he
anxious that your
there?
camera froze. That's how
Oh,
anxious
my
you are.
camera
Your camera
froze.
froze.
Oh man.
Oh, on
let me
the
reset.
best frame. Great.
I know, right?
Great. I love the beginning of this trailer. I love how it just slowly opens on, I think it's Dex, just down for the count with the overlaying titles. Like, that's such a fun way to cut this together.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but I felt bad. Like, I felt bad that Yautja was there. The circumstances seem so daunting and unbeatable and dangerous and scary. And it's like, okay, guys, take it easy on this guy. He's just trying to prove himself. Take it easy.
Yeah.
But I guess that's all part of the Yautja culture, right? Like,
Well,
it's just
I think the
take
other
on
thing
the
that
most dangerous.
that I really love too is a lot of times we have conversations when it comes to like animation versus live action. And the thing that we always say is like, oh, why can't we just have a thing like this in live action? And with Predator, Killer of Killers, I feel like in my brain, I was going, God, I'd love to see things of this scale in a Predator movie. Because a lot of the time, the stuff in Predator, not that there aren't other like creatures or monsters, but it tends to be other Yautja. You know, other warriors in the Yautja species. You're not always having these like big monsters and yeah. So I feel like the thing that I love from this trailer specifically, because it's the first time we're really seeing it, is that it feels like an extension of Killer of Killers. Like it's showing us these big creatures, and it's really like embracing all that, as opposed to like, Killer of Killers, because it's animated, has the ability to do like all these like extraterrestrial creatures, but then the movies are scaled down and it's more human. It's more that I love that it's just like creature feature. That's so fun to me.
Yeah. Aliens, weird exploding goo plants.
Yep.
The good news too is that like I love that stuff, and I feel like Dan Trachtenberg said the perfect thing in this Q&A, which I will reveal right now. He said that in like expanding the world and, you know, adding the creatures and the different ships and the different like sci-fi stuff that we love, he has said that like, he goes, I felt like other franchises, whenever they do a sequel or a legacy sequel or something, that they focus maybe too much on the world building and it moves it away from the importance of the story. So as you guys are saying all the cool rad shit that's in this movie, the real fun stuff, he's still focused on what is this doing for the story for this character, these groups of characters? How is it going to factor into that? It's incredibly exciting. Guys, I also I'm a little freaked out because I am looking to see if there's any different versions of this exact trailer. And there's a couple that say like, instead of experience it in IMAX, there's some that say like first hunt, last chance. Like they're like swapping it depending on the territory, I guess. But
interesting.
The one that I saw did in fact say experience it. And then the next one came up and said in 3D, and I cheered in that theater. I cheered. So I was expecting for that to happen with this, and when it said in IMAX, I was like, that's not my favorite part. That's why I fist pumped like that. So I'm hoping that some of the trailers say experience it in 3D, because I can't freaking wait to experience it in 3D.
Yeah, and I would imagine that if you go, like if this trailer comes out with what's coming out, Tron Ares is coming out this weekend. If you go see it in IMAX, it'll say experience it IMAX. If you go see it in 3D, it'll say experience it in 3D.
I see.
That's the hope. But yeah, I'm so happy that this movie is coming out in 3D. Well, first of all, I think a big part of it is because like I love Predator, and Predator 1, they kind of did us dirty by doing this auto-generated 3D conversion of the original movie that is truthfully just not good.
Really bad,
you know, we've seen like some of the Alien movies have come out in 3D and they look really good. And I don't think Shane Black's The Predator came out in 3D, did it? Is this the first like fully converted Predator movie?
I don't think that the 2018 Predator came out in 3D. And yeah, look, I'm pulling up another trailer from some other site that posted it on YouTube, and the two pages there say 20th Century Studios presents, and then before that it says this fall. So it's like some of them are saying experience in IMAX, some of them are saying different things. So I'm really fingers crossed, hoping it's that, hoping I get to see that 3D one, because I will cheer in the theater if I see that. I will take any scraps I can get. Yes. But it's a great dude. Nice. It's a great trailer, and it's getting me more and more excited to watch this. Like, I love the Elle Fanning character in this film. or at least the potential from what we're seeing from the trailer. I love the inclusion of her as a part of the story, but I love this Predator protagonist. And I don't want to say more again, because Adam, if you saw those first 20, like I saw the first 20, I was like, this is so great. So just to leave it at that, I want to spend more time with that character too. Totally. So I'm so excited about that.
Well, and the thing that I will say about those opening 20 minutes that we saw, and again, you saw a few more minutes than I did, because I think I saw 13 minutes of that opening. I think the thing that I kind of took me by surprise was the Yautja feel like they have the most personality. And not that the Predators did not have personality before. They do, like, especially in that first movie, you see how the Predator is toying with those soldiers and like reading back things that they would say to them, taunting them, kind of screwing with them a lot. But I feel like in those first few minutes that we get to see of the movie, you really get to understand that the Yautja are these three-dimensional characters. And there's other stuff that you and Dan talked about that I won't reveal, that that gives it even more of that, like just a lot of layers. And I think that's so cool that we're finally getting the opportunity to do that with this species of characters, because they are really, in a lot of the movies, they're kind of like hidden in the shadows and they only appear when they want to appear, and they're very creepy. They're very scary. And I think now we're kind of pulling that back a little bit and making them a little bit more than that. And sometimes that can backfire. I think of Carpenter's Halloween. Michael Myers was scary because you didn't know anything about him, and he was just this shape that wanders through the city and murders everybody. And the Predators in some ways are kind of like that. And this is the first time that we're actually making them characters. So, like maybe that could backfire, but because of the people that are making it, and because of the world expanding that we've been doing with Prey, and especially Killer of Killers, and getting more into the Yautja culture, I'm excited to see more of like what they are, because it's not just one Predator. It is a whole species of people.
It's their whole culture. Yeah.
Whole culture.
Everything.
So I'm really, and even in the last trailer, we even got like part of the Yautja chant. So just all of that stuff. I'm so interested to just learn more about those characters. And Elle Fanning playing two roles is also incredibly interesting. And like, there's the whole Weyland Yutani of it all. It's so much stuff.
It's the poster that came out today, that they released today, where they have her on there twice. And I'm like, this is awesome. This is so cool. So very dude, cool. I think this is going to be a real special movie. And it also feels too like it's the exact type of movie that I love. These really fun, like theme park ride, sort of like visual effects, feasts, but with a really focused and compelling, like character driven story that's happening at the center of all this. Because I want to talk more about it, but I think I'm hoping that people are going to be as into it as I was in those first 20 minutes. So,
dude,
but I also did feel like, damn, this feels like this was made for me. Great. I'm having such a great time.
Absolutely.
It's like,
absolutely.
This is great.
Yeah, it's so good. But guys, definitely check out our socials, especially Instagram and TikTok. We're going to be posting all the stuff that Hector did at the event. We've got a couple things up now, but it's a really fun time. I promise you're going to love it. Check all that stuff out. Make sure you guys go to Patreon, check out our reactions for Predator and Predator 2. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.